Hi everyone. This week's case study involves a individual who came in with low back pain. His pain was on his left low back quadrant region and really actually went down into the glute SI type area and then actually back up into like the QL area. Basically he's tried everything, went to numerous chiropractors, physical therapy for a number of weeks. And as I look through the notes here, this person was an avid workout person. Played soccer, did everything, and literally can't do anything right now. He's even having trouble sitting at work. This guy was at his wit's end. He just couldn't even figure out what to do anymore. So he actually had found me on Google, and then called me. Asked what we did. He was obviously out of state, but he ended up flying up to see me. So when we did the evaluation, you'll see the before and after pictures, but his before picture, he just had this huge elevation. And right when I saw that, I'm thinking, and I told him, I said, I could stop the evaluation right now and literally just address this particular deviation, and I know this is going to impact that area. So after the first session, I don't know, we probably spent maybe 30 minutes with corrective exercise, and you'll see the after picture. I mean, there was a significant decrease in that height, and it actually changed his gait pattern too, which was pretty interesting. He was having some other issues with his hip at mid stance. It was shifting out on him, which makes sense because it was a weaker of the hip, so the glute med min wasn't working properly on that side. But basically, you're going to see with the pictures, we took him through a series. We actually did the first two exercises is an alternating sequence. We did the pullover, and we did presses into the block, and then we did pullovers. So we ended up doing that sequence 3 times around. So we basically did 10 pullover presses, and then 10 pullovers, and then 10 pullover presses, then 10 pullovers. We did that for a series of 3. From there, we went into the knee presses with the strap around the knees. Then we went into the knee squeezes with the pillow, and then we went into that one-arm counter stretch. That's that big lat stretch that you get down the side. And then from there, we did the hand-leg opposite blocked with the leg curl. So we had him do the hamstring curls while he was in that position. And then we did the ankle squeezes, so when you're lying prone, knees bent, squeezing the pillow. And then we did the what we call a double-double, which is kind of unique exercise because it has many purposes. But basically, you'll see with the picture, he had a strap around his knees, we had a pillow between the ankles, and as he was pressing out against the strap, he was squeezing against the pillow with his ankles. And that's more designed to get at the deep hip muscles, more stabilization. And I did it basically on his back because I wanted to try to keep things as neutral as possible with that one. So that's what we ended with. And again, you'll see the after pictures. It was a huge difference. So, I mean, hopefully everyone's taking advantage of this, this members education. Obviously, I know some of you haven't signed up yet. But when you do, this is things that we're going to be doing every week. So I want everyone to take advantage of this and share your stories, to talk about if you have questions on the conversation board. But I hope you guys are going to take advantage of this, and because there's going to be a lot of great information. And each week as we build this, we're going to build this big library so you could go back and look at what we did, what worked, and then I'll be able to keep you up to date also on some of the new exercises we create, and I'll be writing new articles and stuff like that. So stay tuned for next week when we go over another case study. I got another really interesting one coming up, and I think you guys are going to like it because I'm going to not only talk about the pelvic deviation, I'm going to talk about some knee, lower extremity stuff to kind of prep you up for the next course or next certification. So look forward to seeing you guys next week, and keep evaluating.